Welcome to another video from Shanleys Creations. I'm Shannon, I'm your host for today, and a very good host at that. Just a small video today. Just got to shoot a few 2-inch double paddle tail grubs, different colours for a nice gentleman I went fishing with the other day from the Redcliffe Kayaking Cartel. So he liked the looks of the 2-inch grubs, and my God, did they work on the bass. And here's just some of the action that went on the other day with the bass. A total of 40 fish caught on the Shanleys 2-inch double paddle tail grubs. While we're waiting for everything to heat up and get ready to shoot, I'll just show you a couple of our new colours we got here. This is I don't know, purple. Let's call it purple for the moment. Purple with purple flake, green flake, and a bit of black. In there as well. Really dark purple, good for the fresh, and really worked well on the bass the other day when we went out to test them out. So I'm hoping this works really well. We can call this the Bass Buster. North Pine Dam on Monday to try them out on the bigger bass, so fingers crossed they work. And just playing around. This is just straight glow powder, so I'll throw it up on the screen now, what it looks like when it's glowing. So as you can see, it's got a beautiful blue glow. It's not UV, so it's just got to have a little bit of light on it, and then it'll last for quite a few casts. So it's a nice natural sort of a light lemony colour, which I'm actually liking, just the normal colour of it. But obviously the glow is pretty damn good as well. Just while we wait for those to cool down and before we open them up, I've had a lot of people ask sort of about my setup and what I've got where. So we'll just go around the garage and we'll sort of show you what we've got. So over here we've got our plastisol. This is what I use to put my plastisol in for personal use, and it's just connected to a tap. Very easy, and we can just stir it with a paint stirrer. Don't need the drill really for this. It's baked plastic, so it doesn't sort of hard pack, so you only need a light stir, and obviously they're the buckets for when my plastisol arrives. So we come over to our main bit. We've got a fan, and there's not much on this table. So this table is just for injection. All right, there's plenty of room, there's plenty of space, no errors here. So we've got a knife for our stirring. We've got our injector, we've got our molds, and we've got our glove when I need to put it on. That's it, that's all that goes on this table. Nothing else, otherwise it's too crammy and shit just gets in the way. So we move along to our second table, and as you can see, my trusty energy drink for the morning. This table sort of consists of everything else. Spare glove, my temperature shooter, I guess, and sort of, you know, my container for all the offcuts and stuff like that. So this is sort of an accessory table. Over here we've got our spare Pyrexes, info, ingredients, blah blah blah. Another fan. So this fan pushes the disgusting smell through. This fan normally, I don't have it on, but this fan normally suck it, then push it out that door. So it's easy to use, and sort of don't get a lot of smell going up my nose. So we move over to here, just so we just turn around. We've got our 3 microwaves, so our big main one and our 2 little ones. We've got some remelt in there, all cut up nicely. We move here, we open up this drawer. We have our injectors and our clamps. It's all labelled nicely, so it's easy to get to. Molds are in here, in this one. All our molds in there, and I've obviously got some up on the table. Move over to here, we've got more remelt up in here, so we always got something on the go. Our our mold heaters and stuff like that, injector heaters, puts there. And then our vacuum chamber, which we don't use very often, is there. Here we have our curing rack, which got more shit on it than actually curing soft plastics. That's where we put our curing soft plastics. We move over to here. You can see our glitters, 3 rows of glitters. We come down to here, we've got some jig paint. Up here we've got our powder colorant, heat stabilizers, softeners, blah blah blah, treble holders, treble hooks, accessories. Some of our liquid colorants that we use, accessories, blah 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 blah, eyes, blah blah blah. Then we come over here, and this is where we put all our done stuff. So as you can see, they're all ready to go. And I haven't got a lot of stock at the moment. I've been a bit lazy. So, but anyway, not to worry. And so that's where all that goes. Then we come over to here. This is all our merchandise. So we all got them nice and neatly in our containers. So everything's got their place here. Even the kayaks have got their place sitting up on the stands. Everything's got a place in the garage, so I know where it is and I can just go bang, saves time. I don't have shit everywhere. Got our empty boxes for sending stuff in, and yeah, that's about it, guys. So it's a well set up. I can just go bang, there it is. And if I need something I can't find, well, I'll go inside and I'll blame someone else for it, because it means that somebody else has put it somewhere. But yeah, so if you have a nice, easy to use, well set up, you'll find it'll increase your time, save your time. It'll be a lot easier, no getting shit, got shit everywhere. It'll just be a flow-on effect, bang bang, and you'll find you'll shoot a lot more soft plastics. So we've been asked by a customer to do a very easy freshwater colour, black, with silver. So yeah, that's what it is. It's just black with silver. But he also wants it soft. The plastic to be really soft, so we'll just put a little bit of softener in here and we'll give it a stir. Normally I'd add softener to clean plastic, but because I had this black in the remelt already, does the same thing. Yeah, normally you add it prior to cooking any plastic, but it still works, still does the job. Yeah, as you can see, that's a lot more thinner than what it was. You can see that running off the knife quite easily. We're on to doing this new purple that we've made up, and as you can see in there, how beautiful is that in there? It went beautiful on the bass the other day. It's just a beautiful colour, and that green flake that's in there flashes through the water with it. So I think it's going to be a really good freshwater soft plastic colour, and could even be called the Bass Buster. So we've just got a little bit more testing to do with it. We're hitting up a dam on Monday, hopefully, and yeah, we'll see if we can get on to some bigger bass. We were just in a nice little freshwater system the other day, and oh look, the biggest bass went 42, so that's still a decent bass. The average was sort of around that 25 centimeter mark, which is still a pretty good bass, and still very good fight on the little ones. But yeah, so hopefully this one will work, and it's such a nice colour. So we'll just do a little bit more testing and see how we go, and hopefully we can get a really decent freshwater colour. I've got a few questions about the how to retrieve the double paddle tail grubs. So as you can see here, the bigger ones, the 4-inch, have a lot more of a rounded paddle tail on them, rather than sort of, not really sure, diamondy sort of circle sort of thing. So the bigger ones do get that sort of nice thump and vibration through the water. So I use these slow roll, but not so slow, because if you go too slow, the paddle tails will not flicker. And these double paddle tails have an amazing flicker through the water. And look, that's what is attracting the fish. These things are amazing, from barramundi to bass to flathead to 50 centimeter cod. Yeah, you name it. Even the big ones, catching reef species, and yeah, just amazing. I even didn't think too much of them when I first got it. I thought, oh look, you know, no one's got it, so I'm going to try it. And these things are just amazing for what they are. You know, the flicker through the water with the little paddle tails on these little 2-inch ones is insane, and fish are just not saying no. And obviously, as I said, with the bigger ones, they'll do the same, flicker through the water, but you've got more of a vibration coming off them as well. So yeah, don't underestimate the little 2-inch grubs, and definitely the 4-inch grubs for your bigger stuff. They do work, and videos and photos have shown that they do work. So if you're after something that's not on the market by anybody else, we're the only ones in Australia that make these, and that's what we're all about, sort of making things that nobody else does, or trying to go that way, and stuff that works. Yeah, get onto these 2-inch and the 4-inch double paddle tail grubs, guys. Just amazing stuff. And last one we're going to shoot today is just our glow. Nothing else in it but glow powder. And this glow powder goes a nice blue. You can buy all different kinds of colours of glow. Unfortunately, there's nothing on the market yet that if you have sort of, I don't know, let's go red powder, that it goes red. Unfortunately, that's not how it goes. But there are quite a few different colours of glow powder you can use. Just depends. Like this one, as I said, this one's blue. So when it's hit light and nighttime, it'll turn blue. I know you can get violet, green, purple, a few other colours as well. But yeah, it's pretty good for night fishing, and yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff. Just for another video and for today. So it's only a relatively small video, but yeah, just showing a different couple of colours. You know, and the sole purpose for that video was sort of showing those smaller guys our setup and how we do things, and you know what works and what doesn't work, stuff like that. So I get plenty of messages sort of asking about soft plastics and how you get into it, and look, which is fantastic. Everyone wanting to make their own. I for one are definitely not going to say no. The more Australian-made products we have in this country, the better. Unfortunately, there's too many people importing soft plastics and lures from China and stuff like that, and just putting their own label and sticker on it. So it's easy to do, but yeah, it's really not their work, it's not their colours, it's not their plastic, blah blah blah. But anyway, that's my point of view on it. And look, you'll find the cheapest stuff out there is probably not made in Australia, so your money's going overseas. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Guys, I thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, hit us up on those socials, Facebook, Shanleys Creations, also on Instagram, all lowercase, Shanleys_creations, our YouTube, Shanleys Creations, and our website, www.shanleyscreations.com.au. That's where you'll find all our goodies, and give it a few days and some of these new colours I did today may become a colour. May become in our range. Try not to have a lot of colours, so if I bring out a really good one, I'll sort of delete another colour. You know, something that looks good to me may not look good to you, may not work for you, and vice versa. But obviously trying to run a business, you know, a colour that looks good may not be selling, so it's, you know, it's no point wasting time on it. So yeah, I'm trying to get some really good colours and sort of targeting like the purple, you know, we're targeting that freshwater bass, stuff like that. You know, we've got the green and gold we've been working on. We've been targeting flathead with that, and it's doing pretty well. So that's sort of where we're going to be heading, sort of in that direction of making colours that we're really targeting specific fish. It is a work in progress. It will take a lot of time to decipher all that, and a lot of testing and stuff like that. So, but bear with us. There's a lot in the motion. Everything takes time. As they say, the ark wasn't built in a day. Yeah, everything takes time. We'll keep it all quiet for the moment, but some good things happening. And shout out to a page that we're sponsoring, newly sponsoring, Soft Plastics Fishing Australia. Get on their socials, guys, Facebook and Instagram, up on the screen now. Yeah, hit them up, guys. Send through any photos you catch on any soft plastics. It doesn't have to be ours, doesn't have to be Shanleys Creation soft plastics. We're not all about me, you know, send them through, guys. Or post on Facebook, or send them a message on Instagram with your photos and stuff like that. They'd be more than happy to post them up and share around. And yeah, get on those pages, guys, because yeah, we're actually ones that will do giveaways. Yeah, there's a couple of giveaways coming up. So yeah, if you want to win some free stuff, get on board, and hopefully there's a couple of other Australian soft plastic makers around that will also get on board and give some of their stuff away also. That's it for today. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and any questions you have, feel free to comment down below, or yeah, send us a message on social media. Not a problem, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you later.